What if? Let's pretend money wasn't an issue. Eliminate it. Then would they say yes, right? Well, let's pretend it was in your budget. Does that make sense? So we just keep talking out of them, except let's find out if that's the real reason. Or if they're just saying that because that's easy and that's what they've been conditioned to what? Do. It's too expensive, costs too much. I need to think about it, right? If they just say yes to everything, there's probably something wrong. You should get pushback. If you aren't, they probably don't have access to a bank account. They're probably in the can't afford it or stupid category. It's just a reality. If you don't get any pushback, it's because they can't buy. That's what the stupid and broke is. It's just a no category. They just said yes the whole time to trick you. Make sense? So we need to start finding out about the money. So let's pretend you could afford it. Let's pretend it was in your budget. What if you could afford it? What if it was less? Because can't we adjust the days? Can't we adjust some of the numbers? Load that sucker up the first time you present. Give yourself wiggle room to adjust the price so they feel like they are winning. When money's involved, you have to move the numbers. Mr. Jones, I don't know if I can get this any lower because I want to give you the best protection, but what if I could get it to X? I'm not saying I can, but if I could, would you say yes? Get a commitment, adjust the numbers, and then reclose. Make sense? So we need to address the money to make sure it's not the product. Once the money is addressed and we know it's not the product, then we can start asking questions about the real problem, which is the money. It doesn't mean we come up with a solution, but at least we know why she said no. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is it you can't afford it or you just don't see the value? Those are two different objections. Two different objections. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Two totally different objections.
I want to be doing you a service if I didn't say, $25, a little bit more easier to swallow than it,
Okay, so he's telling her, right, which is a true statement, but we need to frame it in the way of a what?
Question.
A question. So how do we frame it in the way of a question?